It's not so easy, is it?
We are live on the internet.
See, you've already lied to me.
I've not lied to you.
See, look at that. You press enter. You didn't say anything about enter.
I see what you mean.
And I see a mouse cursor.
So I'll show you what I mean. If you go to controls, that's it. Scroll Q and E. That is all you get. So I have no idea what this game is going to offer us. Apparently, there's mods.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't either. You just casually mentioned like, hey, you want to play Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
And so I proceeded to not look up anything about it.
Yep. It's going to be a Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator 2015. Do you still trade organs with your Space Warlord?
Your Space Warlord.
Absolutely ready for Clay and Logan week. I certainly hope you're ready for it because it's all you're getting. Like it or lump it. Eat it or wear it.
So I'm seeing a throbbing meat space entity in front of us. Is that
Right.
the organ that we're harvesting for our Space Warlord?
I have no idea.
Or are we the Space Warlord?
All I have seen, and apparently like an F. What's that? It's not an 18. It's not a 22.
A fighter jet in space.
Yeah. Indiscriminate, nondescript fighter jet. And then like some things orbiting this pulsating, undulating moon. I just realized there's pulse. There's like veins on it that I didn't see until just a moment ago.
Yeah, the whole thing's throbbing.
Yeah, it's unsettling in a very
it's very fleshy.
But there's also some sort of like structural core.
Oh, I thought that was
it.
like a brand or something.
No, I'm thinking like this is a coating. This is like an organic coating over some sort of
So this
internal structure.
This celestial body's a lot larger than I thought then, if that's
Who
the
can
case.
say?
Because I was thinking it was like the size of a bus, but
right.
apparently it's the size of a whole planet.
So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I'm genuinely very curious. All of my consumption of this game has been through screenshots and 5-second GIFs. What are you?
Oh, the dog. Oh, the dog with a hat.
That looks like a Battletoads character.
Is that a fish tank with a fedora?
Maybe. Are you the
embodiment of a broccoli?
right, or a mushroom cloud, a sentient mushroom cloud?
Oh.
There's Shovel Knight, quite almost legally distinct Shovel Knight.
That's Shovel Squire.
Right.
Gelatinous cube.
Yeah, brain and a gelatinous
brain and
cube.
a nervous system.
I hate that.
That's just Spider-Man.
That's just Spider-Man. That's Jason Statham.
That's just man.
That's Roberto from Futurama. That's what Zur actually looks like.
Is that a coiled up snake in a robe?
I believe that's just one large eye in a robe.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the eye. I thought it was a coiled up snake.
That's
an elephant.
And
that's a clown. Ice cream clown.
Yeah. Spaceman.
That's a Space Warlord if I ever did see one.
That's like
it's sentient pancakes.
Yeah, it's like powdered toast man, but it's pancakes. Oh, that's a angry capybara.
Yeah, he's got a cool ponytail.
That's
Lord Fack.
Okay. that's Borg.
That's Borg Picard.
Borg Picard, yeah. That looks like a Fortnite.
That guy's cool.
That looks like something from Fortnite or Majora's Mask. I can see that coming from either of those.
It's the Majora's Mask crossover with Fortnite.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tesseract of eyeballs.
I was going to say that exact word for word, that phrase. Tesseract of eyeballs.
I mean, that's what it is.
Ooh, this cool guy.
Yeah, he's probably a cop.
Right. Or he wants to really wants us to get into NFTs with him. That's just a mosquito.
What's the name? What was that Mr. Mosquito game?
I believe
Remember what I'm talking about?
Mr. Mosquito or
Oh, was that what it was?
I
I thought it was like Dr. Mosquito or something like that.
mean, there's Buck Bumble.
No, not that. The Biggity Buck Bumble? No, not that one.
I think it is Mr. Mosquito.
Mr. Mosquito.
I believe is the one. So we've got Dog and then Captain Dog. Are you still locked in on Captain Dog?
There is, yeah, Captain Dog. There is a game for the PlayStation 2 called Mr. Mosquito, but that's not the one I was thinking of.
Is the name of a game. It's not the one that Logan was thinking of.
There's a game where you play like a mad scientist and you can transform into different stuff, and one of them was a mosquito.
Mad scientist.
Video game. I'm just gonna put in all these keywords. Scientist. Transform. Mosquito.
I don't think you understand your position. They cannot
It was called
touch
Dr.
you.
Muto.
Oh yeah, I've heard that name before. I did not know that was the thing. You
transform into several animals, and one of them is a mosquito.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'm paying attention now.
We use acupuncture to relax people to keep them. Oh right, that is Mr. I have seen gameplay of that, but I completely forgot about the calming aspect of a mosquito bite. I'll be this fella, and then you can be Dog, I guess, in our response.
I'll be Lieutenant Dog.
Yeah, Colonel K9.
Yeah, that's the one we're going with.
They cannot touch you. You are an organ trader, a supplier of meaty demand with a moral flexibility ranging in the parsecs.
Oh, we're not using parsec today.
You buy organs. You sell organs. You take on client requests and fulfill them, and use their money to fuel your future. You will not lose money fulfilling a request unless you want to. You cannot be held accountable for your actions. Everyone has organs. Everyone wants organs. And everyone needs organs, which means they need you.
I cannot be held accountable for my actions. What am I, a Republican a Republican politician?
They need us. So, congratulations. The universe is your fleshy, parasitic playground. Everyone else just lives in it.
Morph.
All right, so now we're into the UI of this. So I got a scroll wheel. Make sure my keyboard is properly selected. Scroll wheel, Q and E. All right. Check my holds. Nothing in holds. It's not very good, but the cargo hold.
Says, I don't know how I feel about a pile of pancakes telling you to go get meaty bits.
Personal. All right. Here. Oh, like you can change your face apparently.
Sergio says Dr. Muto sounds like a mistranslation of Dr. Moreau. Sergio, I do not think that is a coincidence. So we don't have to be Colonel K9. We can be somebody else.
Yeah, you can. Wait.
Barely here.
I can't quite make out what is being said there.
Is it super quiet on your end too?
Not particularly. But you might have it turned down on your end.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Our title is Scum, in case you were wondering. Playtime and average breaths taken, 47, 48. Alright, so cargo, I have none. My fulfill menu. Okay, I have nothing. So I guess I have to go to the trade maker. The market is open.
Gwen says the last one said something like, "You are amazing." Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, start.
Okay. Request. Okay. We have this one. Right now, you're nothing. They wouldn't trust you to trade shoes. And we're going to fix that. Get me a stomach and make something of yourself. Okay. Minter. Okay. I need to buy a stomach. That's a liver, heart. Liver. Why is that one? That looks like a stomach? That's a stomach. Okay. Are there any other stomachs for me to...
Yo, this game gross.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite things about it is that, just low res. So all of the grossness is in your head because what you're actually looking at is so low resolution it couldn't possibly be that unsettling. Okay. So yeah, I've only got one to choose from.
Those look like livers, not stomachs. Oh yeah, okay.
There's your liver. There's and liver. We're gonna buy that one. Okay, and now...
Gwen says, going off what Sergio just posted in Discord, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is free for Prime Days. Oh, I gotta claim those before the end of the day tomorrow.
Fulfill. Learn the secrets of the galaxy's top organ traders. Read organ barcodes. All for the low price of 700... I'm gonna accept that, because I feel like I should know what these organ barcodes are.
Sure.
I'm going to fulfill that. Oh, we've ascended to trash. Just so
Heck
you know.
yeah, dude. Now we're playing as me, but from real life.
Tag yourself. I'm trash.
I'm trash.
Okay. I don't avoid getting hit. I make sure I'm shot in the right places. That said, could you get me a liver? Okay, man wants liver. I'm fine, really. I just really want a liver. I don't think about the thunder of the war harvesters or the underguards cracking open like burst fizz cans. They both want liver. Okay, so I'm going to accept both of these.
Okay.
Wow, the market... Oh. So, okay.
Did we fail those things we just accepted?
I don't know. Holds. I got nothing in the holds. What does that do? Oh, okay.
That's the menu.
Accessibilities. Oh, neat. Oh, that's great. You can change the background.
I wish we could see it so we can pick which one we like.
Visibility. Let's... Ooh.
I still can't see it. Oh, that one looks cool.
Yeah,
that little sliver we can see looks cool.
Yeah, that little animation in the back. Oh, that's a bit
mountain.
much.
Spinning orbs.
Yeah. That's a unending helix. A Mobius strip.
That strip's morbid out on us, dude.
Alright, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Was there more? Oh, you can actually, really slow it down. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so... I still have these current requests, so I guess...
Do they have an expiration time on them?
Not that I could tell. Oh, okay, got it. So I guess I better open the market. Okay, so stomach, eyeball.
Nice eyeball.
No livers coming in.
Can you sort by type?
There's a liver.
Oh,
Buy that.
and look, there's like a little green dot on people
Mhm.
things that people are requesting.
Well, see, this is also a liver, but it doesn't have a dot, so I don't know if that one's not great or what. Oh, okay, here's our timer. That's how much time we have.
Oh, so that's the market.
Right. Fulfill. Fulfill. Got request.
And I don't know what the dot means.
Yeah, I maybe it's like a special version of it. A heart above 74 condition. Okay. Need an eyeball. A heart is... Okay, good. The timer has stopped. Okay, Mentor here for make a mint. The first segment of an organ barcode is the organ's market number. A heart is #00. Know the number, and you know the item. Okay.
So it's easy. It'll be easier to like, at a glance, see what organ it is if we know what number each thing is.
All right. Need an eyeball. Stomach. I already have it.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe we can only have 2 at a time.
So he needs a heart above 74 something.
Where's that? Oh, condition
Oh,
1.
condition.
That's a
Oh,
bad
never.
heart.
That's a
That's
bad
a bad
heart.
thumper.
That's a bad heart right there. 85.
That's one.
Do you? Eyeball
Let's
for
put
you.
Eyeballs.
And
Eyeballs number 10.
Fulfill that. Fulfill that.
That-
Request. Thing.
Why
Stomach.
did that first one go bop bop?
I don't
But
know.
the second one went bop bop.
That I don't know. Gigantic.
Gigantic?
Okay. Requests.
You got 20 seconds.
Accept. Need a stomach. 85. Okay. I feel like I'm doing well.
I guess.
Genuinely don't know.
We're making money. 5 seconds.
Huh. I wonder.
You already have to.
Yeah. Okay. Traders. Bribe Maid installed. You can now buy favor and earn reputation from fellow traders, as well as pay them to stop trading for a day. Pay them to stop. Okay. Basically, like, hey, I need you to take a day off so that I can get the real estate.
We can pass them a few bucks and be like, hey, beat it, chump.
Okay, so quartermaster, favor, resupplies the scant human colonies. Focus on the bare essentials, just in case. Okay, I don't think I need to pay him off just yet. Fulfill. So I've got these two. Is there any sort of? Okay. I really want a lung. Now, is this
Wow,
how
this
much?
game's great. We can buy every kind of meat except human.
So is
You
this
looking for
what
human?
I can get you human. Is this what he's gonna pay us for a lung? He's gonna give us 43.25 for a lung. This guy's gonna give us 522 for a liver. Okay. But I'm wondering, like, does it? Am I literally shopping because they're not specifying grade? Am I shopping for like the cheapest liver I can get my hands on, or lung, or
I don't
whatever
know.
he's asking? So I think I'm gonna try that. Still trash. The rep progression, we're making our way to whatever the next title is. Notable traits: purchase, trading courses, enabled eternal war effort. Oh, great, good for me. I'm just happy to be here. So I guess we'll start the day. Okay, bye. Oh, I can see them. They're going away. I didn't realize that at first. Heart.
Oh, because
heart.
people are buying them.
Yeah. Holy jeez.
Gotta be quicker than that.
They're actually like disappearing now. Oh, it's him. I'm like fighting with him. I forgot my request.
Oh, is he
sorry.
looking at the same marketplace as you, and that's
Lung.
why you're him?
And liver is what I'm going for. Lung. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Liver. Sure, I'll do that. Now, can I sort these by how much I can afford? I basically just need a lung that I can afford. The cheapest lung, like a 1% lung that I can shovel off to this guy. Also, do they fill in from the bottom or the top?
I would assume the top, right?
See, I don't. Oh man, this. Okay, let's see here. Mentor here for a make a mint. The second segment of an organ barcode is the organ size. D is tiny, C is small, B is average, and A is large, and S is gigantic. Okay, so I'm wondering, could you possibly, like, here's the thing. I'm looking ahead to this game. I want to know if I can build a script to, like, shop, like, for 0.6 of my current funds for, like, code this, upgrade that, and if it appears, buy it immediately. That's what I want to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's what I'm really, really hoping to do, is set up a macro.
You probably can.
Set up a macro to do my shopping for me so I can, like, do, like, penny stocks. Man, these lungs are expensive. 04A, yeah. That's the $8,500 lungs. Do I have any other requests? Okay. All right. I feel like I wish I could pause the thing. I could do a liver. Oh, I can't, can I? Oh, I can fulfill this one. And now I can do another one. Eyeball. I could do an eyeball. 581, 183. Where's that 183 eyeball? I could do a 183 eyeball. Blink 183 eyeball.
Of course.
Okay. 20 seconds. Sure, I'll take that on. Oh wait, that's my fulfill. Got that.
When's it filth? Did we get upgraded?
Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I'm trash. Still trash.
Classic.
Market. Ooh, there's a market index now.
There's also a crash right now.
How do you... What? You looking over here?
Yeah.
Okay. But, oh, this is like... These are stocks. Oh, boy.
This is just like my NFT monkey. Monkey.
Heart X Cormex. Don't know what that is. That's my... Oh, that's his guess for the next level. Brain. Brain is rock solid. Gallbladder.
That's just smart.
Gallbladder on the slow
Gallbladders
rise.
are at a high right now.
Mm-hmm. Spleen. Spleen pretty reliable. Oh, eyeball.
Eyeball going
Get in on eyeballs. But it's starting to plateau. It's hit a big run here, but it was flat, run, flat. So it's probably
sell.
It's probably due for another rise here shortly, but
or crash.
Who's to say when that's going to kick in? Yeah. Who's to say what it's going to do and when?
Oh, go back up one. Go back up two.
Large intestine?
Large intestines are crashing right now.
Mm-hmm. Current value 16.15. That's all my money though. I can only buy one of them.
One of those there.
However, stomach $109 or 9 quatloos, whatever that is.
Oh, is that all?
Soul.
Soul?
I wasn't expecting a soul.
It looks like a yin yang.
Uh-huh. Bladder slowly falling off. Adrenal glands.
It's at 3 chunks.
Excremex remnants.
What?
Boy, that. I'm thinking
Probably
that was
alien
like.
organ.
Yeah, that's like.
We're probably dipping into the non-human stuff right now.
Right. Leech lymph. Shard.
Oh, the leech lymph, right.
Pseudomance. Fuzzwimbles. Farragut. Rock cane. Shiftwux.
Oh, I got one of those.
Song valve. Earworm. Ferusta. Thyroid. I felt like there's just thyroid in the middle of there. Little Joey's heart. What in the world is that? Oh, this is fantastic. I also like that each one of these menus has its own music.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
So this is like action guitar. This is like almost like grungy.
Yeah, it's like 90s hip hop kind of.
Yeah, like grunge house kind of stuff.
Whose
This is
house?
like
Grunge house.
it's kind of like vaporwave a little bit. And then this is just nothing. Okay. All right. What orders do I have? I've got lung. Lung's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to find a trash lung that I can afford. Those things are so expensive.
Gwen says, "Oh, sweet! I need a new heart for my baby kangaroo."
Right, little Joey. And a liver. So what I could do, buy a garbage liver, sell it to this guy, and then maybe I'd be able to afford a pretty roughed up lung for that guy. Let's try it. First is liver, second is lung. Okay, so we gotta watch for livers.
And first is worse, and
Bye.
second is best.
What? Mentor here for a Make a Mint. The third segment of an organ barcode is the organ's condition. If the barcode is pound 3A-60, AB negative 50, the condition is 60. Got it? All right.
We minting
Even
organs
negative.
on the blockchain here.
It looks like it. All right. Eyeball. That's oh crap. It's gone. Liver. That's a 97 liver. 75 liver. I bet I can hold out for a worse liver. Come on, give me bad liver. $198 liver. Got it. You get a trashy liver. What? Oh, okay. I thought that was a bad thing.
Our reputation ascended.
Yeah. Now I've got 2002 for a set of lungs. I'm going to have to really shop hard for some
Greg's here. He says, "Where's Forrest Whitaker?"
busted up lungs. 38
Well, admit I do not get that joke.
God. Let's see. New nerve cluster. Nerve cluster. Nerve cluster. Liver. I could do a liver. Eyeball. I could do an eyeball. Eyeball. That's a stomach. 215 liver. I'm alright with that. Eyeball. Eyeball at 70. Eyeball at 68. No. Where is it? It keeps bouncing around. There we go. I can do that and that. All right. Now I've got 26. Maybe I can find some junky lung.
Greg says there was a movie with Forrest Whitaker in the future where they have organ donor cops
Oh,
if you couldn't pay for your organ, they would repo it after killing you.
It's called Repo Man. I did not. I forgot Forrest Whitaker was in. I only remember Jude Law being in that. Come on, lungs. Come on, lungs. Give me lungs.
Show me lungs.
What is this thing? Kidney. No lungs coming through. Lungs have dried up for the day. Sorry, kids. 27. Oh, see, that's so close to getting that, and that's the one that I could get, but I'm like $100 away from that, and that is a trash set of lungs.
Sergio says, "Yeah, that movie's kind of weird and kind of trash."
I am dubious. Okay.
Sorry, Quentin, you were wrong.
Uh-huh.
It's not a typical thing. That usually doesn't happen.
Not much. Oh, Hype Emperor Gold Star. Gold rare organs and mythical organs. Can I have it, Daddy, personified? The answer is always yes. Just the worst. Gold brains, hearts, and lungs. Okay, that's why it's so hard for me to get lungs, because he is shopping for those. So if I wanted to, I could either call in a favor for him and maybe he would get me one of those, or I could pay him off and say, hey, how about you don't show up to work today, and then I could get a better line on brains, hearts, and lungs.
Beat it, chump.
Yeah. Capacity 6. Okay. Slows decay of all organs present by 25%. Oh, this is neat. I thought it was just increased capacity. Holy dang. Alright, go back up here. Quit says you'll always be filth to me. Clay, you see the new Skate 4 trailer and the Skate 4 leak build on Google Drive. I saw the, like, I wouldn't call it a trailer, but like the sneak peek of the work in progress. I was pretty happy with it. I didn't see the leak on a Google Drive. I'm content seeing what the developer has released. Oh, okay. So after hours, after trading has closed, I can still fulfill my orders because I have them in my hold. So once I have more capacity, then I could, just shop all day and then fulfill at night and use the profits from that for the next day.
Okay.
But I don't have the funds nor the storage to do that at the moment. Okay. So let's go ahead and open yet again. Requests. What do you need? Kidney, liver, and nerve cluster. I don't know how to shop for nerve clusters yet. Those make me nervous. It's not a pun. Kidney. Still looking for those lungs. Still 2450. I can do those lungs. Give me those lungs. Yes, I finally completed the lung request. Look at all that frickin' money. Now I'm looking for liver and kidney. Oh, look at these trash lungs! Those would have been perfect.
Oh, you're fighting two guys today.
Uh-huh, yeah. Oh. Mentor here for Make a Mint. The fourth segment of an organ barcode is the organ's blood type. If you don't know what a blood type is, I can't help you. Oh, thanks for the host, Greg.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
Okay, so I'm going to take this moment to look up and down here, now that time is frozen. That's a heart. Can't tell what that is. Okay, let's see here. Is that a liver? Did one of my guys need a liver?
I don't remember.
I think I bought the wrong thing, but that's okay. A kidney. If I can find a cheap kidney, fulfill. Ba, da, ba, da. All right. Nerve cluster. Shop for a nerve cluster. 25 on that one. What's he paying me? 39. Yeah. Nerve clusters are tough.
You drive a hard wagon.
New organs unlocked. 2 nerve clusters. Rot cane. What is that? What is the... I have like 6 days to fulfill it? I have to get along in 6
maybe it's
days.
if we do it fast enough, it'll give us times 6 rewards.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do it though. Look at all that friggin' money! 2 nerve clusters. There's one. There's another. Okay. Okay. I'm now an intern. Yeah, I've got these 2 traders that I'm fighting with now. Got a little bit of money built up. I have a kidney that I bought on accident.
Hey, free kidney. Did these go
Yeah.
bad?
I can just sell it outright. Like, no questions asked. I can just get rid of it and make 14.25.
You know, if we don't really like do requests and just play the stonks game, probably make a bunch of money that way.
We could try that.
I don't know. I will not be good at that.
Me either. I'm terrified of the stock market. Unless it's the one in Grand Theft Auto 5, which you can manipulate by playing the game.
I just have a guy do it for me.
Right. Here's some money. Can you make some more out of this? And he
Hey,
goes,
can
probably.
you take the money and make it bigger money?
Right. And he goes, probably. But maybe not.
He goes, I don't know. I'll try.
All right. Then let's go. Request. Okay. The 5th segment of an organ barcode is the organ's rarity. 1 is the highest, or 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. Are we nearly done here? Okay. Security concerns, nerve cluster. I can get you one of those. Heart. Do a heart. Nerve cluster. Heart for 436. Absolutely, I'll do a heart for 436. Nerve cluster. I need one to come down a little bit in price. On 48. All right, here, let's fulfill this one. No. Heart. Now I've got more to play with.
Sergio
Okay.
says, I'm
There we
trying
go.
to convince Meg to see if we can talk someone about better retirement funds than a 401k or at least diversification so we aren't as dependent on stonks
Right.
and all that volatility. Yeah, I have a few IRAs.
Heart.
I've got a traditional IRA, but most of it's in a Roth IRA.
Lung. Okay. Buddy needs a lung. See, no lungs coming across the plate today. But he wants liver. He wants a heart. I can get you. Oh, that's a rot cane. That's okay. Stomach. It's a liver. No hearts? No hearts. Oh, there's a heart.
So no hearts.
Da and
Smash.
da. Da, and da. And then you wanted a lung. Can I get my hands on a lung at the buzzer? Crap. Oh, crap. I swear to God, it keeps rotating and I keep buying the wrong thing.
It's that spaceman.
I have another nerve cluster. Could sell it. I bought it for $30.27.
Oh, look at that bar. It tells you at a glance how full your storage is. I like that. I don't like the way that nerve cluster moves.
Right. It's like frog leg. You sprinkle salt on it and it just kind of goes nuts.
Oh, I hate those. I hate those videos. I don't like raw skinned frog legs start kicking.
Yeah,
Ugh,
I don't like them either. I don't like the concept of it.
I also don't like the squids that they pour soy sauce on and they start kicking.
No, thank you. Oh. What? The other trader is not in today? He take a day off?
Maybe he paid him off.
Ooh, good point. That's a good...
Is that a thing they can do?
I assume they can work for or against each other. Alright, I'm still shopping for a lung. And now, I've got 6,300. I should be able to get a hold of a lung for 63. Alright. The sixth segment of a barcode shows whether the organ is meat or it has something special to it. 0 is meat, 1 is special. Maybe that's what the dot is. I have no idea. Request.
I'm glad we paid extra for these little hints.
Mythic lung. He's not paying us at all. Sure, I'll take that.
You're gonna accept a job we're not gonna get paid for?
I'm banking on there being... see, that one's got a 1. That's why it's got a dot. It's a 1. See?
Yes, okay.
Lung, mythic lung, and nerve cluster. I keep forgetting the things that I need to be buying.
A lung, mythic lung, nerve cluster. We don't have enough money.
Yeah.
So if you get the nerve cluster, we'd probably make enough money to pay for it.
Right.
But I don't even see one in here. Or a regular lung. That's not a mythic lung.
Oh, nerve cluster. There we go. Ding. There we go.
Oh, we have less money than when we started.
5.
We paid more for that nerve cluster than we got back for it.
Oh, did we?
Yep.
Lung. Okay. I just saw a lung. Where was it? Did I buy the wrong thing again? I swear to God if I did. Okay, good. Now I need a mythic lung. I don't know what that means.
I don't think we can afford it.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one come in yet, is what I'm saying.
I would imagine that because we're seeing that quest, that one will show up.
Right. Soul. My man wants a soul.
It'll be like one of those things where you'll know it when you see it.
Right. Soul for my buddy. One average lung, please. Eyeball in 6 days. Thank you for eyeball. I got no problems on eyeball.
So that 6 does mean 6 days. Gotcha.
Right. No problem for an eyeball. One average lung. I don't know what to do for an average lung. Nerve cluster. Oh yeah. Trash nerve cluster. You got it, pal.
Oh, we made a lot of money off that.
Heck yeah, dude. Okay, how am I doing on the progression? All right. We're getting there. In cargo, I got nothing. Very good. Oh, woohoo, Charlie. Livers, bladders, and kidneys. Mythical organs. So, I might be able to call it a favor from Hype Emperor Goldstar. Maybe he can get me a mythical lung or whatever it is.
Oh, maybe. Do we know what the colors surrounding their picture mean? Or is that just their color?
Give me a quick second. I hear something beeping, and I think I might have left the fridge open.
Oh, that's bad.
I will be right back.
Okay, guys. Now that he's gone, we can do whatever we want. I mean, I don't have control of this game, so I can't do anything. But if somebody wants to like run over to their house real quick, because he's gone, what's he gonna do? Stop us? He can't stop us. And y'all wouldn't rat me out, would you? Right? Guys? Guys?
Didn't leave the fridge open, but it was still beeping as if I had.
Oh,
That's what I was
good.
saying.
And we weren't doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. I won't worry.
Good. Yeah. So we were. It's all good, man.
I don't like
Glad you
this
got
at
your
all.
fridge closed.
Yeah, thanks. Anxiety's a heck of a thing. I don't know. I don't know where to look to see if you've done anything.
I don't have control over anything, so.
I know. Amy says, "Run! They are coming. They are coming for you."
What? What? No, Mom, shut up.
All right. Average lung and a mythic lung. Yeah, don't have anything for that. So let's go ahead and open it again. What? Oh. Lung.
Oh, is that a mythic lung? Because it's red?
No. Oh, average lung. I get it. Now, God, they're just vanishing.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, dude. They're buying everything out. Aren't we selling to one of them, too?
I can't click on anything because it keeps going away so fast.
No, we're not selling to any of those guys. So now we need a mythic lung, whatever that means.
Stomach, liver, eyeball. Oh, I can only take 2 of them. Stomach and liver. Stomach and liver. Stomach for 153. I can do that.
Oh, you just got it in.
Yeah.
There's a silver liver, whatever that means.
Liver?
There's a liver right there.
Where?
101. It's gone. It's gone. I can't point.
Yeah. Everything's going so fast.
I go right there, but it's like, what does that even mean?
Keep buying the wrong freaking thing.
The wrong thing. That sucks.
Okay, got both of those done. Eyeball. Man's wants eyeball. I swear to God, I keep doing it. I have bought 3 of the wrong thing now. Kidney. Soul. Have I perhaps bought the wrong thing correctly? No.
Not this time.
What? Oh. It seems you stuck with the program. Well, good luck. Enjoy the certificate of completion and good riddance. No refunds.
What
Oh,
program?
he's got his Megament. He has nothing left to teach me.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what I was looking for.
Soul. You need a soul. I don't remember the rest of it.
Okay.
There's one.
6,000?
Yeah, it's very. You can't afford it.
Is it eyeball? Was the other one eyeball?
I can't remember. We need to look.
Kidney, soul, kidney and soul. Is that
So
a
2 kidneys and soul.
Gigantic. That's a lot to pay for a kidney.
I
Eyeball.
still don't know what the colors mean around stuff. Oh,
Me
maybe that's
either.
what they're looking at.
Maybe so, yeah.
Oh, there's a soul.
Stomach.
Too much.
Eyeball. Kidney? Ah, I almost got it. I almost bought that. Dang it.
We need to tell these dorks to scram.
Knock it off. I've only got $1,500. I'm broke. Look at all these people now. Messy Marcus? Goal, none. panicking, anxious, desperate wreck. If they could escape themselves, they would. Oh,
Bro, that's me.
tag yourself. I can get a favor for Fitty Bones. I don't even know what that's gonna like. What do I get for Fitty Bones?
Let's find out. It's totally Fitty Bones. Wait, we're buying bones?
Yeah.
Bones.
Okay, what do I have in cargo? I have so much crap that I bought on accident. Although I do have a rare stomach. A rare small
Somehow.
stomach. Yeah. And an okay, no, condition 18. That is garbage.
I wish that the game, if somebody just asked you for any old thing, and the rarer the item you gave them, the more money they gave you.
Yeah.
But they don't do that.
Oh, look at all this stuff. Okay, I don't really know what that favor is going to be, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead. Open it again. Liquefactions. Nerve cluster. Rock cane. I never see those come through. Like a lung? I can get you a lung, pal. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait, my grid is already full. I need to, like, cancel that thing because it's taking up space. Alright, kidney and soul. Kidney and soul. Kidney and soul. There's a soul, but I can't. That's a kidney.
Oh,
Okay.
Messy Marcus is going to buy that kidney.
Oh, wait. I have a kid.
Didn't you buy a kidney?
No, I didn't. I bought the wrong
No,
thing
you
again.
misclicked.
It slipped past me. I can't afford that.
And you only have like 2 more slots in your cargo right now.
I know!
You might need to sell off your cargo.
I am thinking about it. Okay. Well, behold the organ barge. A shipment of kidneys arrives. The market quakes in fear. Oh, this is telling me that I should,
That
like...
means that the price of kidneys are about to plummet.
Uh-huh.
If you have any
Also,
kidneys, sell them now, but you don't have any.
That looks like the Star Wars trader.
Yeah, it looks like the Jawa transporter. Quentin, what's that thing called?
Jawas. Yeah. Nerve cluster, rot cane, lung. I actually have a lung for you right now. Bang! Look at that. And now I might. Oh, look at all these kidneys.
Get a kidney. You need one.
You what?
Flying, dude. Yeah, don't you for a request?
I do not.
Oh, well, now you have one.
Rot cane.
So when the market
the
market's done crashing for kidneys, when it bounces back, you can sell it.
No souls? Okay. Soul. I just saw one zip past. Come on, stay on screen. There we go. Student. Rot cane. Nerve cluster. Nerve cluster. What are all these orders? Oh. He's willing to, like, sell me stuff. Okay. This is a scam. I lied. Do not send me a stomach. I cannot make amends for this failure of conscience, but I am so sorry. I have deserved nothing in this world. Goodbye. There we go. Market has closed.
The stand crawler.
That's what it is, yeah.
That Jawa car. You know, the one Quentin knows.
Yeah. The Jawa scooter.
Houdini.
See, Marcus. I still don't know what favor he has done for me. Starting to wonder if I could. Oh, let's look at the kidneys.
Yeah, let's see what the kidney market looks like.
Kidneys. Oh,
Oh, it's crashing.
should I buy some kidneys?
Let's let it crash a little bit more.
You know, one day, and then we'll go in on kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping it doesn't rebound overnight. I don't suppose it can.
Listen, if I'm gonna lose at the stock market, it might as well be in this pretend organ trading game.
Leave it to video games to teach me my lesson one more time. Oh, do I not have that heart? I thought I did. Huh, okay. Alright, market's open. What are my requests? What do I need? Heart. Get out of here. I'm not gonna leave. Kidney in 5 days. I can do a kidney in 5 days. Soul above 54.
They're flooding the market right now, so.
Yeah. Okay. I've already forgotten what I need. Kidney, soul. Kidney, soul. Kidney, soul. Kidney, soul. Kidney. I've already lost it. Nope. It's up there. Kidney. And a soul. Waiting on a soul to roll in.
If we can afford it. Because I've seen them be like 7, 8.
Soul. Let's keep your eyes out. What? Hunting fleshy cryptids. Getting their meat. I can bring some to you when I have extra, if you want.
Sure, why not?
Yeah? Thanks, pal. Is that the favor? I don't think so.
Is that the guy who we paid for a favor?
No.
Chubby says this looks really weird.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, it does.
It does look really weird.
Soul.
Here's one. Quick. Oh, we got it for pretty cheap, too.
All right. Look at me, 10 grand. Got messed up. Need a new nerve cluster. I can do a nerve cluster for you, pal. Look at that. Ooh, that's an expensive nerve cluster.
Wait for another one. Don't get that one.
Well, it's gone. Somebody else snapped it up. This is so tense. 25. A 24. I could have bought a better one, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm still making quiche on it.
Yeah, if we had bought that other one, we would have lost money on that request.
Okay, and these are both small potatoes. You will send me a heart via private secure shipment line. I'm not. Get out of here.
Was this guy a Reddit mod?
Yeah. Is there a way to close early? Or
you just leave, I guess.
I'll let it run out. Man, look at that.
Oh, I saw a heart for a second.
Special soul. Special large rare soul. Holy crap, dude. Rot cane. I know there's a guy asking for rot cane like crazy. Cheap kidney. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be using the keyboard instead of the mouse because I can press W and press it faster.
Will it let you?
Yes, W is the buy, but W is like the interact key.
Hello there.
All right. So, ooh, kidneys are starting to recover. Should have bought it. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Kidneys have recovered. I'm sorry to say, slightly. Not a full recovery, but they have kind of leveled.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, Chad Shakespeare. You recognize him?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Decisive, eccentric, quick-witted, cajillionaire. Legally not a dog.
I hear he works at an airport.
$25,000 for a favor, or I can pay him off for 6-8. I gotta get rid of this stuff before it sours.
Hey, Steve!
Hey, Steve!
How's it going, buddy? So one of the things that I can upgrade is my cargo hold. So it slows the decay of the organs.
Also, it's like a better cooler.
Right. It also holds more. It ups the capacity while also making stuff last longer.
It keeps your food out of the danger zone.
Right. Okie dokie. Back
Steve,
at
I
it.
think we're doing pretty good.
I think so. We have 15,000 quatlus.
I mean, I'm doing good. Are you doing good?
I'm doing good. Doing well, excuse me. Superman does good. I'm doing well. Soul above 53 in the next 2 days. That's going to be a toughie.
What's he
And-
asking for?
Ooh, stomach and a kidney. Stomach, kidney, and a soul above 53.
But how much is he paying for it?
Oh, good question. Looked through my hunting traps and found a prime nerve cluster. 2,400 credits. I don't have use for it right now, so no thank you. He's gonna
I
give
guess he's
me
going to be popping in every once in a while.
300 for that
So
soul.
if we can get a soul for less than 5,000.
There was one. There was just one right there. Also, what does the other guy need? I keep forgetting. I swear to God. Stomach and kidney and a soul above
Stomach and
53.
kidney. What's that top guy want?
Oh, dang it. Soul. Sure, I'll do that.
Seeing as, especially since that one's way cheaper.
Right. They keep going away. I can't keep up. Oh,
Yeah, that's why you need to learn that this is exactly why you need to learn what the like codes are, so you don't have to click it and read about it.
right. All right, I made my money back on that one. And
Little robot.
this guy, stomach and kidney, stomach and kidney, stomach and kidney. There's a stomach. And
Kidneys are still pretty cheap, so that shouldn't be a problem.
there we go. Got her. Bought that by accident.
It really
what
do
do you
feel
got?
like that sometimes.
Eyeball tripwires. Eyeball. Eyeball? Eyeball.
Quentin says you're gonna let Private Pup steal organs from you. I mean,
Okay.
look at his little face.
That was a pretty successful day.
We made a big profit today.
Yeah. Thinking about just buying some of these trash ones just to have. Anything below 100 quatlus I'm buying.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
I just said I'm just buying the garbage ones just in case. So like I have 2 stomachs that are both like one's condition 80, one's condition 0.
That condition 0 one's not gonna be worth anything.
It's not, but if somebody's asking for it, it might be exactly what they need.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And it cost me 62. Ooh, kidneys are starting to recover. What do you think?
I think we missed our chance.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
Oh no. Never mind. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're just gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. It seems like they're at least potentially creeping upward.
Listen, I want to be wrong about this.
Oh yeah, I want you to be wrong. Like that one, I'm not going in on. That one we've definitely missed the wave on.
Oh yeah, if we had bought these yesterday.
Uh-huh. So let's look through and see what seems to be dipping. That seems like it could be in the middle of a dip. Diamond hands.
I would want to see a more intense dip than that.
Right. So this one, small intestine. I'll do 1 small intestine.
It's pretty high.
It is pretty high, but that's gonna be my risky one. 20.
Sergio's dropping some stonks on us.
This one could be good. 26 though. It's pretty pricey. Nah, I think I'll hold off on that one. There's no way I'm going in on bladders. Absolutely not. Current value, 5. You know what?
I mean, it can really only go up from here, right?
One could only imagine. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. We need to get that
Also,
chromed out.
I keep forgetting to chrome that out. Either that or it's a different green. I think that's what it is. I have to apply a second layer to it. I could do 500 of those. Or I could do 100 of those for 500 credits.
I mean, it can only go up, right? It's like rock bottom right now.
Well, the scale is at 6, and it's at 5. It has never gone past 6, historically.
But it could. Like, can it only be as high as 6?
That's as high as it's ever been. It could go down to 1, but worst case scenario, I've lost 500 credits. Who cares?
I say hang on to this until it hits like 20 or something.
Right.
Or higher. Or
let's
worse, it's
see.
spelled.
13.9 thousand. The shift wux might be doable. Do 1 shift wux. They're not. Oh, I can't afford 100 of them. Thank you for saving me from that game.
If you sold it right back same day, you'd probably just get your money back, right?
Probably. It's 28. That's pretty low. I could do like 5 of those. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, so down to now 9,000. I think we're pretty well diversified. Still have no idea where I'm going to get this mythic lung. All right. Back on the floor. All right. What do you need? Need an eyeball and a nerve cluster. What? Shipment of
Behold
hearts.
the organ barge.
Shipment of hearts.
Well, we should watch the heart prices. Buy hearts.
You sure enough should. Shiftworks.
Do they have stocks of the pelvic splanchnic ganglion?
Don't even think of tickling that ganglion. Eyeball and a nerve cluster. I need you that, pal. Don't you worry. Oh, look at all these friggin' hearts. Eyeball. Nerve cluster. It's a bit pricey.
Sergio and
What?
Steve are chatting. Sergio says, "Hey, Steve. Steve says, how you doing, Sergio?" Sergio says, "Hey, Steve, doing okay. Hoping to make it home by tomorrow night." Sergio says, "Yeah, hoping that MCO isn't a nightmare." Steve says, "Just get here early. When Zabak and I don't know who Zabak is, are leaving for our there was a line in the back. Check computers." I feel like I'm reading that sentence wrong.
Oh no, I'm cross-eyed.
Just get there early. When Zback and I were leaving for RTX, there was a line to get to the bag check computers. Dude, yeah. When I went to Texas the last time, I showed up an hour early. I'm like, I'm getting there super early in the morning. An hour should be
Right.
An hour should be fine. But there was a huge line at the check-in computers. And then there was a huge line to get through security, and I'm like, oh no, oh jeez. And I almost left an important bag at the security check through. And I made it to my terminal with like 10 minutes to spare.
Eyeball. Man wants eyeball.
Shelby
Good
wants to know
this.
Shelby wants to know whose thing you're tickling, and who do I gotta fight? It's not a thing. It's a pelvic splanchnic ganglion.
Huh? It's fries. think. Wasn't it? Wasn't it fries?
It was fries. They were trying to clear out a bunch of worms.
That's right. Yeah. How violent are we talking? By the end of it, he'll be lucky if he has any bones left. That's
a good episode.
Favorite line of that. It's just like, holy Jesus. All right. So we know hearts have crashed. That's a little Joey's heart. Where to rest?
My only regret is that I have.
Ooh, look at these hearts. Look at these hearts, Logan.
Ooh, I want to say we should hold one more day and see if it dips more.
We
But
can't.
the last time we did that,
Yeah, it's gonna recover immediately. It's first off, it is as low as it's ever been. Historic lows are what it's at right now. Odds that it's gonna go lower
If it
are
dips down even lower tomorrow, we're gonna be kicking ourselves.
so we'll miss out a little bit tomorrow, but the day after that, it's going to come back up here. It's just gonna like
All right, get 10 of these.
go in for 10.
And no more because we don't have any more money.
So I'm up 9% on my kidneys. I'm up 3% on my small intestines. I am dead flat on my excremix remnants. And plus 17% on that shift wux, dude. Plus 21% on those earworms.
What was the one that was like 5?
It was the excremix remnants, and it
Did
has
we already
not.
look at that?
Yep, it is locked in.
Yeah, we'll just hold on that.
Laser straight on that bad boy. All right, cool. I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Let's hold these stonks and take it to the moon, and then hopefully in 2 years they won't betray everybody by just starting an NFT bullshit.
Indecisive Ricky. Rough
He
organs.
does look like that.
Yeah. Common organs. A small-time
Mom goes,
antiques dealer.
My mom says, "Sell, man."
Right.
No, hold to the
From the-
moon.
From the Rigel system. Rarely buys, constantly browses.
What was the name of that subreddit of all the dudes who bought all that GameStop stock?
I don't. Oh, Wall Street Bets.
Wall Street Bets.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Steve.
All right. I got a bunch of stuff here. I still remember that car ride where we were explaining NFTs to Shelby.
Oh my God, Shelby was like, I think my favorite question that Shelby kept asking was, why?
Uh-huh.
So
Do you
when
know?
we started NFTs, we had to spend hours going over them.
Do you know who just announced the development of an NFT game?
An NFT game?
Yes.
It wasn't Square Enix, was it?
No, it was a person. It
A
was
person.
Guy Beam himself, Dr. Disrespect.
Honestly, I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, Dr. D would love for you to believe that he is going to release an NFT game. Yeah.
All right, well, good luck. Good luck with Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, honestly.
Hope it goes good for you.
Yeah.
I will not be participating.
Let's see.
Steve says, "I hate NFTs. GameStop just started them." Yeah,
It's
that's what I was subtly referring to.
it is too irresistible to
Tonight!
to every board member sees the pipe dream of NFTs and they can't help themselves.
We're in the middle of a crypto crash. Why are they starting an NFT? It makes no sense. Give it like 2 years, but when crypto recovers a little bit, and then get into it. But even still, it's a fucking scam.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we need lung and soul. Ooh, lung. I want a little bit cheaper of a
Sergio
lung.
says, a game dev recently did a talk about how NFTs are a nightmare and a totally bad idea for the games industries.
Uh-huh. All right, so I got my lungs.
Also, he misspelled game dev, and he said DLGAKE Dev. Mother NFT stands for non-fungible tokens, and it's just a big scam where people buy a picture online and they basically sell it to each other. So it started off as being tricked into a scam, and now they're scamming each other with cryptocurrency, which holds no monetary value until you sell it. But
It's decentralized, but whenever it gets stolen, they want the police to step in and magically get it back for them, as
also,
if
I
it were
want to scroll back
centralized.
a little bit because Steve said, he says, Logan, I'm glad we have our FFTs, which are fully fungible tokens.
Yeah,
which are
extremely
our Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I know you're trying to make a profit, but if you help me and some friends undercut the price of nerve clusters, it would let me trade a lot of people.
How do we undercut? Are we short selling nerve clusters?
I don't know, but
I don't know
I
how
hope
to do that.
I like the concept of treating a lot of people.
Sure.
So I'll chip in, as long as I'm not being taken for 15,000 for a soul. You're out of your mind.
Sergio says, also fuck Dr. Disrespect. Dude's an absolute dum-dum. I kind of agree, but I don't really know enough about him to hold any strong opinions. He's just whatever.
Yeah, the most I can say about Dr. Disrespect is that his character kind of gets old for me pretty quickly.
And
but that's just how I am. I can't watch like those extreme performers. It's just not the kind. Like you can tell by the way that I behave on stream. That's not the kind of streams that I like watching.
I do have to commend him though, that the man knows how to stay in character.
He does. He commits to the bit, and I can appreciate that, even if it's not something that I can consume for long periods of time.
Shelby says, autocorrect hates me. Anytime I try to cuss, it autocorrects me 3 times before agreeing to let me type it.
Okay. Let's check this market, pal. Ooh, down
Steve
20.
Steve says, oh, Logan, there's a new one that one of the Pauls is selling ownership of parts of a $5.5 million Pokemon cards. He's selling parts of the card?
Yeah, he's time sharing his Pokemon.
He's time sharing it, or is he
I
cutting
have
it up
no
into
idea.
parts?
I have no idea.
I'm so...
This whole thing is impossible.
I'm so tired of those men.
So, kidneys
Like-
up 34%.
Oh, he's selling shares of a Pokemon card?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can we please stop paying attention to the Pauls? I'm so tired of hearing about them.
My Excremax still laser straight at 5.
There's only one Paul I want to hear about. He lives in Jacksonville. Actually, no, he moved, didn't he?
He does not live in Jacksonville anymore, pal.
Well, there's
Very
only one
far
Paul I
from
want to hear about.
Jacksonville.
I don't know where he moved to.
Average paid price 28 and it's up to 36. Okay. Earworm's doing well.
Sergio says, you know what's super sad? Mattel made Hot Wheels NFTs, and I don't know if I want to keep buying Hot Wheels anymore. You can keep buying Hot Wheels, just don't buy the NFTs.
Hey,
Because if you keep buying the Hot Wheels, buying the Hot Wheels, that'll tell them that people want to buy the cars, and if they don't sell any NFTs, that'll tell them that they shouldn't do that anymore.
right.
So I feel like it's okay to keep buying Hot Wheels, the toys, just don't buy any NFTs.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm still a little down on money from what I've bought, but I've made a decent bit of it back, and if I were to sell what I have, I would have more than I started with, so I am in profit. Plus 1% on these things.
oh, and Steve gave us some. Steve
What's that?
posted some of those timeshare
Oh, okay.
things.
All right, let's open the floor. Wait, kidney. Organ barge. Souls. Ooh, these are gonna be good. I need to make sure I end the day with some decent money here.
My mom is going, sell, sell, sell.
Nerve cluster. Ooh, he wants a soul. Heck yeah, dude. I can get a dirt cheap soul.
Look at them all.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have a lot of money. I'd say maybe pick up a few.
Yeah.
They're still pretty expensive, even for being flooded like this.
Yeah. There's a cheap one. Oh, I can't. I need to clear space in the freaking cargo. I got that one. Nerve ending for 13. I'll do that. And that means you're good and you're good. Now you need a kidney. Not a that's a liver. What's a kidney look like? Logan, what's a kidney look like?
Like a pixelated blob of
There you
green squares.
Thanks, Logan.
You're welcome, man. Funny
that
story,
liver.
Sergio. This is funny story about me in Alaska.
Okay.
If I had not failed to get my engineering degree, I had planned to apply for a job starting at $90K a year there.
Yo.
I don't think I would like Alaska very much.
I think I just lost money on that liver that I sold him, but that's okay.
I'm excited to go visit Alaska next year, but I don't think I'd like living there very much.
Here's a pretty cheap soul. I'll do that one.
Just hang on to it.
Yeah. Rock cane, gallbladder. Now I'm wondering what the shelf life is of a soul in my cargo hold. Oh, that 71.
Just put like religious text next to it and it'll preserve it
Right.
longer.
Put it in a bag of rice. I'll keep. The market she closed. All right. Oh, okay. So it's gone. It's dipped a little bit. Those hearts. But that's okay. Kidneys are still up.
Hey, Meg's here.
Hello, Meg. No change on the excremach.
Shelby says, I would enjoy visiting Alaska, but not permanently to live there. Like, I could see like a 6 months, but not the rest of my life. 6 months is a lot.
Right.
Like, I could see like the most like a week.
So here's a weird thing. That soul barge just showed up, and souls are skyrocketing.
Huh. That is
I
weird.
don't understand
Maybe that
why.
doesn't. Maybe the barges don't reflect the market. They just reflect the prices in the.
Maybe so. Yeah.
Because that's what dictates it.
Yeah. It's weird. Maybe souls are counter, like counter stocks. Like when
Maybe
there's a lot of them,
Their value is how many of them there are.
right. Who can say honestly?
I don't know how
Listen.
soul.
I don't know how stocks work, so I'm completely out of my league. Okay. Let's over the floor. 5,000. Get me a soul. I have a soul to give you, dude, and I paid $2,000 for it yesterday.
Meg came into the chat a little late into what Sergio was saying. Sergio just said, was going to try to live pretty simply, a small bachelor pad, internet, and games, try to make a nice savings built up. Meg says, plans I should be aware of?
Excuse me?
Something you want to tell me?
Yeah.
He just goes, obviously not.
What? Oh, nerve cluster above 68. Dang it. All right,
Oh.
looking for a nerve cluster above 68.
Did you see what Burger King did?
No.
They released an Impossible Burger,
Okay.
but they put bacon on it.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Come
I
on.
saw some people saying that it's not supposed to be like vegetarian or vegan.
Yeah.
It's more supposed to be like meat light.
hmm
And I was like, okay, I can see that, but it's still pretty funny at first glance seeing an Impossible Burger, but it has
Right.
bacon on it.
Organ barge approaches in 2 days. Ports across galaxy will drown in livers. Market shivers with delight.
Well, sell your liver stocks now.
Yes, I should.
Do you have liver stocks?
What's dude want nerve cluster above 68? That's 44. God, these.
Good old liver shiver.
Liver. Mythic. Oh, that's rarity.
Mhm.
Common. How do I see where the. Huh.
And these two are going pretty slow in the market. They're not
Yeah.
buying up stuff. They're just kind of chilling.
Common. Wait, what's this guy want? A mythic lung. I should be looking for lungs. Maybe I'll stumble across a mythic one. Common. 46.
I feel like people who can easily like see patterns and then
Uh-huh.
understand like what these codes are,
Oh, yes.
they wouldn't even click it. They just go to a W, go to a W.
Uh-huh. They could just run the table.
I'm so bad at figuring stuff like that. I mean, I probably could eventually, but I would need to play this a
Oh.
lot.
So I don't have any livers. Ooh, should we got some Sonny's barbecue today?
Oh man, I want Sunnies. I haven't had Sunnies in forever.
How we doing here? Plus 18.
Meg says, okay, so I know nothing of this game. Is that dog at the top what you are harvesting from? Harvesting to? You? Your dog? Okay, there's two dogs. This dog right here on the screen is us.
It's me. Hi,
We've decided to name him Colonel Canine.
Colonel Canine.
And then there's another dog that doesn't have like military uniform on. That's Chad Shakespeare.
Chad Shakespeare.
And he's buying stocks, or he's buying organs from the same marketplace as we are. So we're basically in direct competition with Chad Shakespeare and Indecisive Ricky and Chet Transcendence.
Right. Chet Transcendence just showed up.
You named the dog Chad. We didn't name the dog Chad. The developers named the dog Chad.
Yeah. Zolivia Nelson.
We named
Named
our dog Colonel Canine.
Colonel Canine, yeah.
But that's not written down anywhere. We just decided that's what it was.
That's the head cannon. The head canine.
I don't know what that, like, Colonel Canine's dogs. We're excused then. Well, if you played an airport for aliens currently run by dogs, you would understand the Chad Shakespeare reference.
Look at this, 42% on these earworms.
Should we sell?
I'm inclined to sell. How many do I have? I have 5 of them. I could get $1,000 for them.
But basically, all the organs are coming from, like, a market. And we're in direct competition with other aminals.
All right, so sold those just because that feels like a good, comfortable place to get out.
And we made a good amount of money, too. 42%.
Mm-hmm. 46
These are 46%.
I paid 28. That's pretty high.
That's almost double.
Yeah,
I
I've
say
only
sell.
got one. Yeah.
I say sell because look, it's plateauing right now, so it might dip again. Because look where it plateaued before. What are our cheap shit? What's
that? Oh, the $5.
Yeah. Is
that's
that this?
Yeah. No change. I'm expecting to check that one afternoon. It's just in the dirt. And I've lost $20.
Shelby says, it's one of the few things that make me sad about leaving Florida. And then my mom replied with sprinkle sugar cookies.
Mm-hmm. All right. 47. Sure, we're just cashing out. We're just getting our money back here. Plus 18 on these bad boys.
I say hold these.
Say hold these? Okay.
Yeah, because it's only 18%.
He's gonna peak. Like it could
Went
come back up.
Or it's been up. It's been up like at least that much twice so far.
Right. It's been
So I
trending
say we hold on the hearts.
Okay. I will see your hold and raise you by 10.
I would buy more.
Yeah. I have $15,000 in hearts. All right. So, I also got this garbage. How much to pay off? Indecisive is 1,600. All right. Let's go with the 4. Okay. Rock cane. Man, rock cane is so expensive.
Maybe you shouldn't have taken that job.
That's all right. A bladder.
Well, I don't think it had an expiration date on it, so we can just hold it.
Right. So I need nerve cluster above 68. Rock cane. And oh, I already have a bladder. Heck yeah. So nerve cluster over 68 and rock cane. Nerve cluster. That one was 75. Dang it, I missed it. Is that a rock cane? That is a rock cane, but I missed it.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's so.
It's like they know what we want and they buy it for us.
Uh-huh. Nerve
Mom
cluster
says
and
don't
a
be
rock.
greedy. That's the point of this game, though.
Yeah. Okay, come on, baby. I don't even know if that was a good deal, but I bought it. And I made money on it.
What's the worst that'll happen? We go bankrupt?
Right. We're too big to fail. There's no nerve clusters on deck today. Not a 1. Up.
Oh.
I need it over. I need it over 68 though.
Oh.
I almost made that very same mistake yet again.
I think that second number after the first dash is the percentage.
Yeah, it is.
It's the organ type. I don't know what the A and B and D means. I guess that's
The
rarity.
size.
Oh, okay.
So like this is a C, so it's small.
Okay. So then it's quality, blood type, and then there's 2 more numbers. I know one of those 2 is rarity.
Come on, no nerves?
The nerve of this game.
No maidens?
Someone do the no bitches meme, but say no nerve clusters.
It's just one of these other traders going, no nerve clusters?
It'd have to be Chad Shakespeare.
Oh, you know it. Super close to the camera, too. Oh, right. I still need to be looking for mythic lungs. Keep forgetting about that. Market +3. All right, we have made money.
When you type Chad Shakespeare into Google image search, it just comes up with Chad and Virgin memes.
Okay, great.
Oh, wait, here's
Ooh.
a thumbnail from this game.
We have made, we had made $1 per stock. We have made $100.
Hold.
Yeah.
Hold on this.
All right. Oh, we've only got one competitor. I could pay him off for $1,700, then we get everything to ourselves.
Screw it, do it.
Get out of here, kiddo. Market's
Bye-bye.
all mine. Yeah. Later.
$1,700? Oh man, I can go buy a PlayStation 5 from some scammer with this.
Okay.
There are no pictures of Chad Shakespeare on Google image search. Maybe you have to type in
lung.
Chad Shakespeare Airport for dogs. Or
Maybe
airport
so,
for
yeah.
aliens.
Mythic lung, nerve cluster above 68. All right, let's go for it. Rock cane over 61. I could do that.
I forgot that all the dogs in that game were just flat 2D pictures.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a bunch of livers. That's why nobody showed up today. It's just liver after liver. There's nothing here.
Liver?
And nothing's rolling through. It won't process. This sucks. Nerve cluster.
I really know her.
But yeah, I can't get rid of it. It won't roll through.
Oh, because they have to be gone before they roll through.
Uh-huh.
There's too many livers. You shouldn't have got rid of your competition.
I shouldn't have. The Haulers Union declares a universe-wide strike for better labor conditions. Organ barges halt mid-delivery.
Is that why
that
nothing's moving?
Maybe. I have no idea. I gotta get rid of these things before they go bad. Wait, repair? What do we repair? What happened? Oh, it's a complete loss. What a waste of a day.
And we're out $1,700.
I know. Completely threw it in the trash. Oh well. Just
What
don't
are you
have-
gonna do?
Right. All things considered, that's a pretty cheap lesson to learn. An eyeball and an eyeball. Okay. This guy needs a rot cane. Okay. Oh wait, those are requests. Nerve cluster and a nerve cluster. Got it. Okay. Alright, so that was a complete waste of a day. Ooh. Excrement remnants plummeting to 4. We have lost $100.
What's the meme font? Arial?
I'm gonna say impact. Taking a bath on my hearts as well. Losing my shirt, I believe is the term. Although they are pretty low, I might buy some more hearts. More hearts. Alright, who are my traders? Okay, so Hype Emperor, Rare Organs, and Mythical Organs. If I'm going after that Mythical Lung, I'm going to have a hard time getting it today. But, let's see what we can do. Eyeball, eyeball. And eyeball. Okay, nerve. Rot cane. I think that's what he wanted. You. Good. Rot cane over 61 is what he wants. New heart. I can do a new heart for you, pal. What we got for hearts? Let me see them hearts. Let me do a heart. There's a heart for you. Rock cane over 61 is what my dude wants. Rock cane 51. Can't do that one. And what else else are we in need of? I thought somebody needed eyeballs. Who needed eyeballs? Oh. Pair of lungs, 7 grand. 7 grand's too much for lungs, pal. Sorry. What do I have in cargo? 2 hearts and a rot cane at 44. Eyeball. I can do an eyeball. There you go for eyeball. Where's eyeball? There's eyeball. Rot cane over 61. That one's about a timeout. I gotta find a rot cane. 51. Come on. I need one a little bit better condition than that. I need like a reconditioning feature as well, where I can take something and improve its condition.
Spruce it up a little bit.
Yeah, like a time machine. Like, hey, you take this back in time before it fell to pieces. Amy says everything fell. I told you to sell.
Yeah.
Easy to say that after the fact. 64 for or 6,200 for a soul.
It really do be like that sometimes.
Nerve, soul. What's that? A gallbladder. 99. That's a super expensive one. I lost a little bit of money on that, but I got the experience for it. Had to get it off the books though. Alright. How we doing? Hey, look at that. I bought a dip and we have recovered. I have 20.9 thousand credits in hearts. So you know what we're going to do? Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. 35,000 credits.
At a spaghetti.
That's how you do the stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Other important steps include a favor from Messy Marcus. Don't ask. I could improve my hold, but I don't feel like I'm really bouncing off capacity at all. I am gonna get rid of that. Let's see. We'll do one more day and then we'll wrap it up for the night. This dude still needs a nerve cluster over 68. That one's going to be so difficult. Shift works. Eyeball. Nerve cluster. Liver and eyeball. Oh. Do I have an eyeball? Yes, I do. Alright. 2 nerve clusters, liver, and eyeball. Alright. The Haulers Union strike has ended. Organ barges are again operational. I've again forgotten what I need. Liver and eyeball and 2 nerve clusters. Pretty pricey for an eyeball, but I'll do it. Okay, nerve cluster. I swear I keep buying the wrong thing. Alright, now. Same thing we're always shopping for. Mythic Lung and a nerve cluster over 68. See, no lungs. No lungs on the table today. Just souls and shift wucks. Nerve cluster 46. Dang, dude. What's that? Liver 99. Wait, where is it? Okay. Finally get this off the books. God dang. I am a novice. 21,000. 3 shift wucks. Can I do 3 shift wucks? I saw a few of them sitting around here. That's a shift wucks. What else do I have? Oh yeah, Mythic Lung. That's a Shift Lux. No lungs? No lungs. Got it. Waiting for another Shift Lux to show up.
Okay.
You been gone this whole time?
No.
Okay.
Look at Discord.
I'm gonna look at Discord. Where? What? In general or in context? Well done. Very nice.
Thank you.
That's good. Let's see. I
I couldn't remember how
have.
to trace to path, and I had to like quickly Google it
Uh-huh.
because that's how you do like the text with the outline.
A stroke. Let's see. I just need one more Shift Lux, and then I can get rid of that. Let's see how. Oh, we've recovered.
All right.
So I say we get out of the market
While we're ahead.
above. Yeah,
But what if it gets higher, man? What if it goes up to 7?
not gonna happen. Oh, I have 100 of these things. I gotta. There we go. Now I'm out. I'm out. I wash my hands. I can retire a novice.
I can't believe you've done this.
This is a neat game. I like this.
I like it too.
It's extremely unique. Like for such a focused gameplay loop, it is incredibly like diverse, and it's like one of those inch deep and a mile wide kind of things. Like you
Yeah.
only do one thing, but you do it so many different ways and on so many different levels, and it's so fast. I did not expect this to be that fast. I didn't expect to be like watching things and then they vanish in seconds. So, pretty neat. I'll say that.
I like it.
Good job, Strange Scaffold and the folks therein.
That guy makes a pretty fun game.
Strange Scaffold or Strange Scaffolding? I think it's Strange Scaffold. Either
remember
way.
when we were playing Airport for Aliens, currently run by dogs, and
Uh-huh.
he popped in our chat.
Yes. And he was like,
That
oh
was
yeah,
awesome.
that's me. I'm Xavier. I was like, oh shoot.
Oh,
This is a-
hey.
This is a great game, dude.
Meanwhile, I'm going on the People Walkers.
Playing the electric guitar. Good game. So that's going to do it for us here at Carvey Boredom. So thank you very much to anyone and everyone for watching. Whether you are studying, working, sleeping, or lurking, we appreciate you having us on in the background. Special thanks to those in the chat for keeping us company. We appreciate your time. To any new viewers, welcome. And if you like what you see, the follow is free, just like your monthly complimentary Prime Gaming subscription. And speaking of subscriptions, we got us 2 YouTube channels you can subscribe to. One that used to be for our edited gameplay videos that went up every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. The other one for the re-upload of our nightly broadcast 24 hours after it ends. We also have a Snapchat and an Instagram for behind-the-scenes content, as well as a Discord where you can meet up and hang out with the other members of our community, and a Facebook in case you want to tell your grandma about us. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we are playing
Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we're playing Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Hard Space. That's what it was. Like it's not Ninja Turtles. That's not till Thursday.
Nope.
So
It's not Mist. That's not till Friday. It's not
Yeah.
Satisfactory. That's not till Saturday.
I know. So yeah, Hard Space Shipbreaker. More talk about unions and trying to amass money. So yeah, that'll be a good time. Thank you very much, Logan, for joining me in some Space
Hey.
Warlord Organ Training Simulator.
Thank you for playing it, because you were a lot quicker than I would have been over the internet.
The last thing you would have needed is in the middle of a trading day, your internet to go out, and you're like, no, I need to buy that.
No, bye.
You're clicking the wrong things. That would have been chaotic and enjoyable to watch, though. I will say that.
It would have been entertaining, that's for sure.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, thank you again, and thank you to everyone for watching. And we will see you back here tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern as we play some more video games. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.